My goodness, excitement levels are almost just tipping the scale this morning. My wonderful husband, Mr. Kelpie, brought me back some wood chip, not wood bark, a wood chip, and I'm not going to turn that down. So that is going down the vegetable plot. We are going to get the digger to take it out the back of the van, and I'm going to be putting it down this morning. Yes! I'm just waiting on Mr. Kelpie bringing the digger down with the wood chip, and that will be for this area here. One of the massive mistakes I made when I did this big pallet bed, I extended it that way. It's too narrow a space now for the lawnmower to fit through, for the ride-on to get through, so the only method of cutting it I have is a strimmer, and do you know what, I've not got enough time in the day to be strimming all the corridors in between the beds, so ideally just put wood chip down or wood bark. So that's the plan for today. It's utterly gorgeous. I want to try and get it done in usual style, try and get it done in an hour, and it'll probably take all day. I'm going to keep the salt around the edge of the beds because it really is working a treat, but I think I will edge it with some slate just to keep the salt in place, and then the wood chip will have something to buffer up against. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. There's been a few changes. I've got another pallet bed in. Both of them are now hot beds. The temperature in the beds is quite significant, so I definitely shouldn't be planting anything in them anytime, possibly this year, but I'm hoping August. I'll get them tidied up. They look a bit of a mess at the moment because they are second-hand pallets, and I'll fix it, don't worry. But everything's doing absolutely fine, but I don't know what it is. I am useless at growing onions and leeks. Everything so far is just going to seed, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Whatever. 2 of my onions have just gone to seed here. Getting a flower head. I am just going to leave them because I'm quite keen to see what the flower looks like. I could giggle it, but I'm not going to. I'll just get a surprise. I need to weed the bed as well, but yep. All jobs needing done. The seed potatoes from March, doing wonderfully. So is also my mushroom farm. It's a good sign having mushrooms in your soil. It means it's the correct pH. I believe. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's a good sign. But I don't see any beasties. Might actually get the potatoes this year, not just feed every slug in the district. I can hear a digger. I can hear my wood chip coming. Here, please. Okay? Yeah, that's perfect. I'm just going to get the weed control matting down, and I don't have any of the ties, so pins to put in the ground to secure the matting down, and I know you definitely need it, otherwise the stuff will just start coming up. So I'm going to make my own. Got some fencing wire for the horses. I'm just going to cut it into strips and bend it and knock it in. I'm sure that'll work, right? It's my free option. Should work. Don't see why it won't work. That'll be alright, I'm sure. Oh yes, it'll be fine. Perfect. Good. Right. So I think Garden Line is Aldi's stuff. Can't remember if it's Aldi or Lidl. I think it's Aldi. It was $4.99. It's a metre wide by 10 metres long, which is pretty decent, I think. It should definitely do this patch, no problem. Perfect. That's what I've done. Definitely the pallets, I will strip down some bits of wood to fill these in, and then everything's going to get a coat of stain to tidy it up. Same with the other pallet, probably needs a good scrub first actually. But it's down, I'm pleased with it. It's such a change, it's just such a stark change. I love it being grass because when it's short and tidy it looks so good. However, when it's straggly and muddy and wet, it ain't so good. It certainly will save me a lot of time from cutting it, strimming it, edging it, what have you, and also some money. It'll save me some money. You know, the initial outlay of the chip and the weed membrane stuff will pay itself back over time because I won't be buying fuel for the ride-on lawnmower. Eventually it'll be all done. There'll be beds everywhere, they'll all be growing magnificent competition-worthy vegetables. No, I'm only kidding. I'll be lucky to get 3 carrots. Yeah, so here we go. I'm going to go and grab some water and give everybody a water. If you enjoyed the video, then perhaps you might enjoy this one. Bye!